Now, calm has returned to Bukom and other parts of Mashie here in the Greater Accra region after traditional authorities there imposed movement restrictions on residents, triggering a state of confusion and tension. While residents there want government to step in to avert further tension that may lead to violence, the traditional authorities claim they had to perform the rites to cleanse the community following the death of a young man after clashes between two clans in the community earlier this month. Some residents spoke to JoyNews.
What is going on is that about 2 weeks ago, an incident transpired here. There was a clash between the Mashie youth, which came to attack the Koli Wulomo youth. And what happened was that the attack resulted in the gunshot resulting in the murder of one Tiflos Tetekwe. The deceased is currently at the morgue. Autopsy has been done. And then after the incident, we witnessed the moving of a vehicle with a loudspeaker on top, announcing a curfew. Then they decide to be chasing people on the streets. People were running helter-skelter from their workplace to their homes.
Okay, actually, that was 3 days today. We were here when we had an information that they were going around announcing that the following day, that is tomorrow. That was yesterday. Yeah, we are supposed to go on bed. That is 6 p.m. So we were like, what is the issue and what is it about? But we were later being told that they said they want to do some cleansing in the town, and we were asking ourselves that cleansing concerning what? But those who have a little idea of it said it was due to the crash that happened, that was on the 8th of June this month. Yeah, they off their light and then everybody went in.
Numo Akwa Mensah III is Wulomo in the Gas State, and he tells JoyNews the traditional rite was necessary to prepare towards the Homowo celebration.
There had never been a curfew within the Gas State just for Homowo celebration, but it's a traditional rituals that we have to perform and make sure that we cleanse the whole state due to one or two things that happened. We don't want to enter into the Homowo festivities with the bloodshed and these taboos that has before the Gas State during the ban on drumming. So there was nothing like curfew. Since it is a traditional and a spiritual activity, it is not of good behavior if we allow the public to witness or to see what will be done, because we want to maintain the sanctity of the custom.
The Wulomo further explained why they failed to inform the police.
This is pure tradition, and then tradition is done by the traditional leaders and then the custodians of the Ghana tradition. The moment we try to involve police in such traditions, we are destroying and then breaking the sanctity and purity of the tradition. It is up to us to let the people know, the indigenous know what we are about to do, for them to also support by adhering to all instructions given. So police involvement might be, but since we don't have any violence, anything, we have to let it go as it's done yesterday. Police are not traditional leaders. We just invite them to come when there is problems. But yesterday we did it without any problem. We are all human beings. People might agree to disagree. People might have their own opinion due to ignorance. But to this, I see it's been a long time, so majority of us are novice to what happened yesterday. So people try to misinterpret the clearing of the community for this thing to go on and then curfew.
Well, police in Accra have arrested 15 persons accused of imposing what they call an unlawful curfew on Mashie and its environs. On Monday, traditional authorities there, like you just heard, announced the performance of certain rites as part of activities to mark the Homowo festival. Here's Greater Accra Region Police Commander DCOP George Alex Mensah.
There is no more chaos at the place. Yesterday, we arrested about 15 people who were engaged in that imposition of illegal curfew. We've taken their statements. We are yet to put them before court. And if you find anybody behind that move that person to, will have to face the law. Because as you rightly said, no individual can impose a curfew on anybody. It without recourse to the procedure or the law. The police are not going to disengage until we find lasting peace at the Mashie area.